Okay, everyone, welcome to the video tour of 921, 923 Union Street, Taylor, PA. We're going to start by looking at the Flex MLS listing for this property. This is listed by me. As you can see from the photographs, it is a pretty interesting property. What you have here is a first floor, I'm assuming my cursor is visible, that was an old restaurant, and then you have 7 units up above it. So the first floor is ready for redevelopment. It's no longer commercially zoned, so probably a residential use or a zoning variance will be required. The property has most utilities are separated. Common area electric is not. Right now, the pro forma sheet or the expense sheet shows trailing 12 of expenses that cover the common area, but also cover this first floor. Initial thoughts from me as an investor for 25 years is I'd separate the water on the property, and I would of course do something with the basement so it becomes functional. Then you would have no expenses except for your common area lighting, which obviously with LED fixtures is pretty much zero. I don't know what I would do downstairs, whether I would go for a zoning variance and try to do self-storage, or I would go just put a couple residentials downstairs. That obviously could play either way. The rest of the descriptions are on the listing, as are the income expense numbers. We're not going to spend a lot of time here. But to say that we want to jump over to the spreadsheets themselves. So this is the best case scenario of, let's look at the current scenario actually. These are current. Now these are all in the URL link, which are part of the listing. So you can find these there, no problem. If we examine it, we have a current income of $4,500 a month. Obviously, that is $54,000 annual. That does include $1,200 in laundry income. You'll see I've called out the electric and heat because they are empty units in common and empty basement heating. So 54,000 gross, 12,000 net, or rather 12,000 in expenses, leaves around a $41,000 net. At a 12 cap, building's worth $342. This includes a maintenance vacancy management pad, which puts it a little bit lower as far as its value. Maintenance vacancy management is, of course, useful in multifamily rental properties. I think I did a 10% cap here. If you bought it at the AGI at the listed price, you put down 20%, your cash on cash return is going to be 28%. So you're making 12% cap rate, but if you let your bank carry some of the load, you're making 30% of your money. So that's a great opportunity there. Now, if we jump to the best case, we will see that we've increased our rents by raising rents a little bit, but more importantly, by adding the rents of the first floor. We've eliminated almost all of our utility expenses. And we've separated the water out, leaving only water for the laundry. And we've separated our electric, leaving only electric for the common area. All of a sudden, now the building has huge value. So what this means is this is a great value add play. You go in there, you're going to spend maybe less than $100,000, probably closer to 50, building out 2 units downstairs, 3 units downstairs, and separating the utilities. And all of a sudden, you've increased your property value by $200,000. It's very unusual that you could accomplish that in any other deal. So this is a great property that gives a lot of opportunity. Now let me just give a quick explanation of why that value add is so important in this deal, or so easy in this deal. And now you get to see my wonderfully horrible drawing skills. But we have a building in which this is the first floor, which is vacant. This has easily a $2,000 a month rental rate. Right now, all of our numbers have come up here. So you're going to spend probably 40 to 50 grand building that out And that's on the high end. Building that out as a residential, two unit residential. Okay, so your rehab is going to be 40 grand on the units. You're going to have 10 grand in the water. You're going to have maybe another 5 grand in MISC, like the porches. And let's say you give yourself 10 grand pad, 40, 50, 60, 65K. And for that $65,000 investment, you're going to increase your value of your building by $200,000. Huge opportunity here. Huge, huge opportunity. So please take a look at it. We have this project available. We are willing to collaborate with people on it. And I just realized I'm leaving the thing showing the whiteboard instead of the screen. 921, 923 Union Street, Taylor, Pennsylvania. Terrific listing from Berkshire Hathaway. Steve Franco. I'm Steve, your multifamily specialist, 570-798-7051. 570-798-7051. Thank you very much, and have a good day.